Hey guys, welcome back to my time at Portia. Hey Wolf, I know you're new here. I don't do on time a lot. I'm very bad at doing on time, to be honest. Let's see. Boop, boop. Okay, Streamlabs looks like it's acting right. I absolutely love the first thing you hear every morning is Pinky. That makes me incredibly happy. There's you a fishy. I don't like that it, like, leaves out after I give Pinky a fish. Like, after I give them a gift. Let me stay in for the interactions, please. Because I need to pet and hug the best cat. In this game, at least. Oh, no, you're good, my dude. You're good. I also was just joking. Alright, so we are in lovely winter. Really like the look of winter in this game. So far, I've liked the look of all the seasons in this game. Just this game in general is stinking cute. How's my cornballs looking? They're happy. How are my cows? Oh god, the overzealous reaction to being pet. I love it. Okay, so we've got some resources piled up over here. Refuel that. Let's see. There's only 2 iron bars left for that guy. Carbon steel bars. Can I process more of you? I cannot because I don't have any more. My day's been alright. We've had a certain puppy who has been completely bonkers more or less all day. At least for me, he was completely bonkers. Whenever my fiance got up for the day, he took over watching him. And apparently he's been the best boy ever for him. Like, no, 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 no. This man was parkouring off of walls while I was awake. While I was watching him. He was parkouring off of walls, he was getting on the counters, he was trying to eat the table, trying to eat cat chocolate, and just in general frustrating the cats. But he's been the best boy ever for you? I don't buy it. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy going on... Dang, we don't really need any more manganese steel. We're pretty good on stone bricks. We're honestly pretty good on iron bars, copper bars, bronze bars. Lead bars, welding rods, 10 alloy. I could go ahead and start processing some strengthened glass. Oh. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I will refill the fuel. Okay. Pinky, it's adorable that you follow me around, but... I kind of need you to not right now. Where did I put... Oh, that's right. I put the chests over here. Alright. And to be completely honest, I don't know where we're at right now because I have slept since the last time. That's exactly what it is, too. He wore himself out being a complete nightmare with me. And he just slept for the rest of the time for Drew. And I'm just like, you little jerk. See, this is the reason his nickname is Turkey Jerky. because his name is Tarkus, but end up calling him Turkey a lot. So whenever he's being a nightmare, he is turkey jerky. But if you put him in the bed, he becomes a land shark because he just wants to wriggle around in the bed, biting everything. Okay. I wasn't sure where we had left off because one, I've slept since the last time I played, and two, I was playing the brand new save that I started to keep myself from going further in game. So my brain is befuddled. But I remember now, we're supposed to be grinding data discs because we need the recipe for, I don't think we have it right now, but we need the recipe for the blender and the cooking set. Those are the main things that we need. If I can build some of these extra things, that's fine, because like we've got the comprehensive grinder. That is very useful because it takes it straight from the raw materials and turns it into the finished product. So like for steel plates, actually I think this would have to be for like the comprehensive cutter. It would do the same thing. No, that's not the comprehensive cutter. This guy. It would do the same thing. So instead of having to smelt down carbon steel bars and then take it over to the cutter to make steel plates, it would turn it straight from the raw materials, so the charcoal, the iron ore, and I think that's all that really goes into steel plates. I think that's all that really goes into steel plates. But it would take all of that and turn it directly into the steel plates. So that could be useful. These generators could also be useful. I don't really know how they work, but I'm assuming based off of some of the other things we've seen. Well, there's always hope for the future. I'm assuming it's like a living situation where you just can't have puppos. There's always a chance of the future that you'll find somewhere that can. Okay, so this was the last recipe we got. I don't know if we've got Petra doing uh any research for us, but hold on, I see audit coming and I want to see what when they have the little like red burst symbol, they have a desire they want. My home is a little empty. One succulent plant would liven it up quite a bit.
Goodbye.
Goodbye to you too, Audit. Do I have... I think the last one I had I gave to him, but we can buy one from Alice's flower shop. Excuse me, Toddy. Is it... Okay, there it is. I was fixing to say, is it like a alternating inventory, but no, it was just on the second page. Ooh, shoot. Yeah, they'll get you with the pet deposits.
Unlike a lot of other folks around here, I think I'll still be walking even after the DDs come online.
See, I've never really understood having to pay more for a bigger dog, because, like, bear in mind, Tarkus is still a baby, so he's still going to be making mistakes, and he's still learning how to do things. He makes so much more messes than my big dog, Athena. She hardly ever makes any messes. The closest she gets to making a mess is, she wags her tail with no regard for anything around her. So she has swiped a table off before, just because she was way too excited and standing right next to it. Okay. If their desire disappears, you just have to bring it back up. And then it'll be... if you have the item that they're asking for in your inventory, it'll be marked whenever you go to give them a gift. But that's our gift for the day. And we got plus 15 relationship with him, plus apple juice, and I think that was apricot juice. Yeah. Okay. But it's Tuesday. We need to go get a commission. Alright, what do we have? Albert wants 12 lead bars for 495 goals. No, thank you. Phyllis wants 3 flower carpet for 890 goals. Ooh. The church wants 2 steel frames, 1,270 goals. You got it, Lee. You may sound like the villain from that one Scooby-Doo movie, but if you're gonna keep paying like that, I will 100% give you my business. Or take your business. It would be take your business in that situation. Okay. And we actually already have the ingredients on us. Cool. Also, that's almost done making carbon steel bars. Whenever that's done making carbon steel, I'll switch it over to doing charcoal, so that way we can start the process of carbon steel all over again. Because again, I think we're gonna need a good bit of carbon steel. Hold on, there was an... Lee, where did you go? There was a little indicator over here. Oh wait, are they... Yeah, they're in the alcove. Or, I don't know if this would count as an alcove. It's just the underside of the bridge.
Hello.
Thank you, and may Mother Earth watch over you. Okay. And we're done with that already. We can't really do anything else as far as commissions go. We're kind of stuck there. You can only take one. The only time it'll let you take more than one... Do I want to do this mine? No, I'll go to the second mines. Because if we need data discs, we might as well also grind up some iron ore. We gotta pay 300 goals. I'm cool with that. Okay, I chose the wrong spot. That's fine. Actually, something I can do. Move those onto my top bar so I can keep an eye on how many we have. Because, fun fact, that save that I just started, that I've been playing on, already has the cooking set. This is the only one now that doesn't have the cooking set. And this one is significantly further progressed than the other ones were. You only have so much distance on your jetpack, and I'm getting hung up on a wall. And if you don't have at least a little bit of stable ground under you, you'll just drop all the way back down, so... Might not be a bad idea to leave yourself some landing spots whenever you're digging. If you're just doing like a straight down dig. It really is. Because like... Yeah, we missed out on Granny Sophie's mission, but we've still got to do a fish stew for Dawa. Plus, I want to say we could probably cook some buffing items of our own, which would be useful for doing things like, whenever we go to, like, the sewer plant, we can take defense, attack, boost stuff to eat before the boss. Because right now, the only stuff I have is what little I can buy from the shops, which isn't a whole lot. Because, the round table does sell to-go items, but it's only at the little stand that Sonya owns or runs. And they only sell, like, lemonade and juice and stuff like that. And then anything you can get from the clinic, which is just going to help you with your health. Although I will say, in one of my other saves, I participated in, I think it was the fishing contest that happens at the beginning of spring. And I got some pretty decent rewards for first and third place. Because, like, the first 2 times I played it, I got first place. The third time I played it, I kept pulling in fish that I was not prepared to catch. But, the reward for that is a bunch of food boost. So having the cooking set would be very useful. And also, a lot of the times people can desire cooked items. That's like, I'm pretty sure Arlo's been walking around asking for, like, seafood paella or something like that. I know in one of my saves he was constantly asking for spaghetti with hot sauce. But point is, if we have somebody having a desire like that, we can't fulfill that, which means we're missing out on free extra friendship. And being friends with people actually gets you some pretty decent rewards. So, like, take Audit, for example. You get relationship perks with everyone depending on how far up you level them. So you've got their bio, preferences based on the things you've given them already. And the only perk it shows for Audit is chance of receiving gifts first thing in the morning after he reaches husband with you. You've got Ginger. If you become her buddy, you receive a mysterious gift, and if you become her wife, or if she becomes your wife, Gail will come and give you some stipends. I want to say Gail and Gus will give you stipend, but I could be wrong, because it's not listing Gus. Also, you can change some of their clothes. If you have the NPC DLC. And Pinky's is obviously that she treats you as her family. I know a few people that would probably agree with you on that. I'm honestly not that big on hot sauce myself. I have to be in the mood for, like, that vinegar taste. Let's see. Okay, we're officially completely out of HP. Do I have any kind of... Wait. Yes, I do. I have these guys. Let me move that over. Because it's only early evening, if that. Yeah, it's literally just 6 o'clock, so... Might as well take advantage of the time and try and grind up as many data discs as we can. Getting a little bit of XP. I've honestly contemplated going to... because you can go to Phyllis and get acupuncture performed, which will reset your skill points. I've contemplated doing that. And just, like, reworking everything. See, that's the thing. I like vinegar some of the time. But, okay, I'm gonna call that good enough, because I don't want to waste all of our dried apples. But it's just such a very strong flavor that it's one of those things that I just I can't make myself eat anything with it unless I am in the mood for that flavor. It's like one of the first times Drew and I made beans and rice together, I tried, or I think he tried seasoning it with hot sauce. And after that, I asked him very nicely not to do that anymore, because it was just too much vinegar. And I switched to using, if I needed anything extra on my beans and rice, I switched to Tony Chachere's. Because, I mean, I put Tony's on everything anyway, so... Okay, that guy's done. Actually, would it make more sense to use... No, I guess it wouldn't, because this is just... making these guys. We could go ahead and get this making a couple of bearings. I don't know if we need any bearings, or we could get it going on some pulleys. The only thing with the pulleys is it's using lubricant too, and we only have 12 of those available. Also, there's the whole condensed power stone issue. We don't have any of those on us. I can grab some whenever we go to the research center tomorrow. But until I have some, there's not really anything I can do about that. Alright, so I'm going to turn this one to doing... Yeah, I'm going to turn this one to doing charcoal. Just go ahead and get it doing... I was going to wait, but... honestly, there's no real reason to wait. I'm going to keep this one going on the glass. Cows are doing fine. They're still good on their food. Because we had 50 in their total at the end of last time. How's everybody? Oh, okay, everybody needs some fertilizer. That's the thing I can see. But also, I'm gonna get some dried apple slices going again. I can only do one. I can only do one 5-stack? That's okay. All of you in there. Guess... wait. You don't go in there. I really need to get this reorganized. I had everything nicely organized, but... I need to get around to actually sorting out... cloth items, smelted bars. Random things that I don't know what we're using for yet. Like, this is very obviously a gift for Ack. I don't know... who Ack is. I'm guessing a robot if it's using a data chip. Let's see. Then we've got things like the upgrade kit, which we don't really need for anything except upgrading tools. Our tools are as high as they can go right now. So I could put stuff like that away. I want to say I looked this thing up because I wasn't sure what to do with it. And it's an unimplemented item. If that is incorrect, somebody feel free to let me know. But I believe at this moment in time, this is an unimplemented item that's just still in the game. You can give it to Django as a gift, but aside from that, it doesn't really do anything for you. I love that you can access all chests from one. That makes things so much easier. So much simpler. I also like the fact that just the fact of being able to name your chests is helpful. Because, like, I've currently got all of our chests in the... I completely forgot there was an actual reason I was in the chest. Fertilizer. There we go. But I've currently got all of my stuff, well, here, I'll eat some ding-dang apple slices. Does that make you happy, game? Everything uses stamina, so... Except for running. Running does not use stamina. It instead uses endurance. Okay, and last one, but this is an empty... That one's empty. Right. But I like that the names pop up. Because, like, in here, I've just got all of my chests everywhere, and I can just stand in front of them and find the chest I'm looking for, and that is just so handy. Wait, you can't? That combined with just the ability to dye your chests would be super useful for organization. Pinky, where are you? Oh, there you go. Okay. Real quick, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and write down that... on my Stardew mod list, so that way I know to look it up later. Here we go. Write it down now so I don't forget it later. Okay. I might have to pause here in a second, because I think Drew put a casserole in the oven, and I don't know for sure that he won't get distracted. So I might pop out in a second just to go double check it. I don't think it's anywhere near done just yet, so I'm not too worried about it right now, but I smell food. And, you know, smelling food's usually a good indication said food is getting pretty close to being done. Alright, carbon steel bars. Get going. Go on. Refuel this guy, gets more glass going. Alright, farming. I said go. There you go. It doesn't necessarily always register... Oh, hey, we have poop. It doesn't necessarily always register a click as a click. It sometimes registers it as you trying to pick something up. Such enthusiastic cows. I love it. But, you know. I have had worse things happen in a game than it just thinking I was doing something. Right. That guy's not ready yet. I'm gonna go ahead and get... I'm gonna go ahead and get another wheat going. considering those are good food items for our cows here. I'm wondering if there's a way we can name them, and I just haven't figured it out yet. Really? A forge. A forge. Cool. Chess anywhere. That does sound familiar. I've got the description of both of those written down, so that should be enough for me to narrow down my search, at the very least. Okay. We got a forge. Let's go try this again. But yeah, the chest anywhere one would definitely be helpful. Petra,
Hi. Hi. Did you discover something new?
5 data
That should be
discs.
enough data discs. Still, if you want to expedite our research, you can submit more data discs. The data corruption on these discs are minimal. There should be useful info on them. We'll have something for you by tomorrow.
Please let it be a cooking set, Petra. Please. Okay, so we need power stones to purchase the condensed power stone. Wait a minute. How much money did it say I have? Not a whole lot. Okay, cool. Cool. But that reminds me, we need to go get a commission. I really hope that was Black Ear Tyler rubbing up against my leg. Hello? Okay, more concerned because they're both laying on the bed. And so is Hector, and Jojo doesn't do rubbing up against legs. Okay, concerning. Cool beans. No, I haven't seen it give me any repeats so far. It's just, I think it's a randomized thing of which ones it gives you, based on how many data discs you give it. And I've just gotten really unfortunate with this file that it gives me all of the recipes except for the one that I need. 2 hardwood sofas for 514, 601 for 5 bat masks. Okay, so it's definitely going to be the bat mask quest, because that one is, or not quest, but commission, because that one's the most expensive one. Hello, Presley. But yeah, I haven't seen any repeats. We've just gotten very, very unfortunate. Also, I don't know how to get to those 2 chests right there. I have tried my best to jump off of everything, and I just cannot manage it. So, there might be something else I need to do to try and get those. Or maybe I'll get a boost later in the game that I can get those with. Okay. Make sure those are refilled. And I think while we've got Petra working on the research, we still have a good bit of data discs on us already. I might either go fishing or run to the tree farm and stock up on some wood. I don't know how much wood we have. I could definitely go fishing though. That was some decent money in one of my playthroughs I was doing. I need bat wings. Well, never mind. That explains what we're doing. We're gonna go kill some pan bats, which I still want a stuffy of. They are so stinking cute. I want a plushie of pan bats. Like, I'm sure the developers sell them. They have to. They understand how cute they are. There's even a reference in-game to, I know they're cute, but guys don't mess with them. I mean, I don't know. Django does spend a lot of time practicing his sword work outside of his restaurant. He even trains, I think the kid's name is Toby. But they're so stinking cute. I would feel bad about killing them, but I need the resources from them. But I want a plushie of one of those. Look at them. They're so cute. Also, I can get a little bit of wood out of this too, and it'll clear this stuff out of my way. The way the snow breaks apart is a little amusing, not gonna lie. Oh, come on. Come back here. Okay, while those guys are respawning, just gather up some resources. I see one or two down there that have respawned. I know I saw... Ah, there you are. There's one downhill. Thank you for joining us. Really? And it's not like they're doing evasive maneuvers, because at that point I haven't even hit them. They're just flying faster than I can redirect. No, evil is, the colorful llamas. Because with the colorful llamas, there is a way, I didn't know it at first, but there is a way to passively get resources from them. You don't have to kill them. Except for early game, you kind of do, because you don't have the resources for them yet. Which is why I feel extra bad. I already felt bad about killing them, because the colorful llamas are stinking cute. I have a special place in my heart for llamas. The next tattoo I get is going to be a llama. So I feel extra bad about killing them. But the Pandats, I really don't have any other way that I know of to get their resources aside from killing them. And the game does call them a menace. Like, there's a whole cutscene of us, so the game does, whenever it has important information to share with you, it does Fireside Meetings that you can attend. And one of the first ones in-game is talking about the Panbat infestation outside of town. And it's like, we know they're cute, but guys, they're dangerous. That's what I'm gonna tell myself at the very least. And they will put up a fight, like... Yeah. It's not a very good fight, because these are, you know, early level mobs. It's like farming slimes outside of the starter town. Right. How many bat wings do I have now? I have 13. I don't know if that's enough. So we'll grind a little bit more. Yeah. See, now that's the weird thing, right? Because, like, you can set up a trap for the colorful llamas. And one of the resources you can get is worn fur. And I'm just like, I don't think they're just leaving their fur. Like, the wool I can understand. The wool I can understand, but their actual fur that, like, their skin is attached to, I don't think that's something that they would be just passively leaving in a box for me to take. You may also be able to get animal bones from them, because that's the only reason I even bothered, like, attacking them, is because they were one of the only places early game that I could get animal bones. And I needed it for some crafting recipe. I cannot remember which one. But the trap that you build for them requires resources from the Abandoned Ruins 2, which you are not able to access until after you do the DD stops. Or not the DD stops, but you start the... like, you do the bridge over to Amber Island and start the DD transport quests, I believe. Any more? I'm gonna say that's good enough. We can always come back and get more later. It's starting to get kind of late, though, so... Oh, but yeah, these dudes over here. Colorful llamas. They're just little dudes chilling. And you can actually get their resources passively. There is this trap over here. You can see the outline for it. You can place down a trap box to get resources from these guys. Golden ginseng. I legit thought that was like an ear of corn, but guess not. Cotton llama, if you start killing too many of the colorful llamas, a cotton llama will appear. It's like... the equivalent of the boss mob for these guys. Just like with the Mr. Ladybugs, if you kill enough of them, Mrs. Ladybug will show up. It's just a slightly harder version of the same mob with a different skin and slightly different drops. But you need a trap box, and trap box requires 2 springs, which you can only get from the Abandoned Ruins 2. So, start a game, you can't really get it. What was I even trying to get it for, anyways? I don't remember. Oh, wait, was it for, like, an enhanced practice sword or something? It might have been, before I figured out that my knuckles were better than what we've got. Excuse me, phone, why are you throwing me out of YouTube? I need that. Thank you. And yes, Boss Llama. Okay, those are done. We've got plenty of those gathered up. Those guys refueled. Can't make any more of those. Actually, yes, I can, because this guy is refueled. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started on some more charcoal too. Because again, carbon steel, kind of need it. And I think we need a good portion of it, because a lot of the things that we're gonna craft with it, or a lot of things that we can craft requires carbon steel as a base. Let's see, anything else in here that can go in there for right now? Yep, that's fine. Because, like, I want to say, yeah, pulleys use them, steel cables use them. Ammo uses it, but I don't have a gun, so I don't really need to use ammo. Anyways, we can go ahead and... No. It's early enough. It's early enough, and I'm pretty sure the round table is still open, so we should be able to take these bat masks straight to Django. Oh, we sure can.
Hello.
You've been a huge help. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the money. Okay. Let's see. Now I think we can probably go to bed. We should have something back from Petra letting us know how long we have to wait for any additional information on our research today. Because how it goes is... also, I didn't put that up, apparently. You turn in your data disks, and then you get a letter in the mail letting you know how long until you get back your recipe. Which I do appreciate, so I don't spend a whole lot of time just waiting for it. Okay. That's all the interactions we can do with Pinky. I mean, technically, I think we could still probably spend the rest of the day petting and hugging Pinky if we wanted to, but diminishing returns. We won't get any more affection from her by repeatedly petting her. Okay. Those guys are almost done. Research center within 1 day. Awesome. Overly enthusiastic cows. Gotta love it. See, that's another thing I love. As long as you have an item either on you or in a chest, you don't have to worry about... Or if you have it in a chest, you don't have to worry about having it on you. It automatically pulls it. And I just love that. So, like, I was able to restock their feed, and the wheat's all the way over here in the chest. Don't have it on me, but it just automatically restocks because we have it in the chest. We're able to restock the wood for these furnaces because we have it in the chest. I love that. Like, these developers know how chests should work, and I wish more developers knew how to do that. 'Cause... Dang. Just can't underestimate good chest organization. Or not necessarily organization, but utilization. Okay, I think... First things first, I see audit. Once you become high enough friends with somebody, you can actually get their icon on your map.
Hey. Unlike a lot of other folks around here,
Hey, Rebecca.
I think I'll still be walking even after the DDs come online.
See, you know, the funny thing is, according to Pinky's biography, she's only 12 pounds.
It really is a nice present. Thank you.
You're welcome, Audit. And no, I feel you on that, Rebecca, because, like, I have 3 separate files that I play in my... Well, I play up until we reach where we are in the stream, because I don't want to go past where we are, because, you know, new for the stream. But, I just keep playing it in my free time, and I haven't gotten tired of it yet. Just resource grinding is super fun for me. Yeah, I always have to do at least a couple of chests right off the bat. No, you just might have to, like, move it over slightly. As long as it's not over top of where one of the, like, holes in the floor is, you should be able to place it. You can also place them outside. I usually keep one outside, well, two outside, one for farming and one for just general access. For the purpose of access, so I don't have to go inside. Civil Corpse, 1 metal storage, 691 goals, 632 goals for 2 copper coil, 2 desk lamps, 859 goals. I will take that, thank you, Martha. But yeah, if it's not letting you place it, you might just need to move over slightly. Or you might be trying to place it too close to the wall. That's a possibility too, because I was doing that a lot myself, where I was just trying to place it slightly too close to something. Also, I know, I'm pretty sure I said it last time, but I love that we have a little mission tab for our crafting. Makes it so much easier than having to sit here and search through things. Which wouldn't be the end of the world, but I don't pay attention. So, you know. But yeah, I usually keep the 2 outside, farming for easy access so I don't have to, like, search through my list of chests for my farming stuff. And, thank you, you've been a huge help. You're welcome, Martha. Oh, hey, we got a bunch of boosts with Carol, Toby, and I didn't see who else. As you level up a relationship with with somebody, you level up a relationship with whoever they're friends with. But, and then just a general one that is usually for my quests. For quick access to everywhere else. Although, I guess I could just get away with you doing just the farming chest. And then searching for everything else, but... hindsight, I've got it all placed now. Do I want anything from the church's store? I would be willing to get some stuff like this, but... small silicone chips I don't really want to waste. Yeah, no, we're just gonna not worry about that. Okay, so instead, we're gonna go mining. We will eventually get back on the DD quest. I just, you know, not ready to progress yet. I really don't want to progress until we've got a good stockpile of things. And hopefully, we have the cooking set and the blender. See, I can't say that I like it more than Stardew, because Stardew has a very special place in my heart. I've played it for far, far, far too long. And it's one of those things that, so whenever we first moved in to, into the trailer together, we didn't have internet, and we didn't have cable, so we had absolutely nothing for entertainment. So pretty much all I had for entertainment was Stardew Valley, because I could play it offline. So I spent a lot of time playing some Stardew Valley. But there's a lot of things about this game that I definitely like more. Like the chest implementation and all that kind of stuff. So I think for right now, I'm just gonna say they're close to being equal. Stardew's just a little bit ahead for me because, again, I've got that special place in my heart for Stardew. But this one's definitely going to be my new metric for measuring games like this. I guess I could say Stardew's my favorite farming sim, and this one's my favorite building sim. Because we're not technically a farmer, we are a builder. You can farm. You don't have to, though. I also appreciate that some of the farming that we do is for resources, like the trees we get from the church. I think only 2 of those trees are fruit trees. Yeah, the apricot and the apple tree. The rest are resource trees. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, hello, resource box. Thank you. Okay, we just leveled up. What do we want to put that point into? Recovery? Think that could definitely be of use. The next thing I really want to level up after this is going to be just the lively. Because I end up dashing most of the time anyways. So having that refill faster would be very helpful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and eat a couple of apple slices. I will say the mining system for this game is going to be pretty hard to beat for any game I play in the future. Because this has got to be the best, technically ruin diving, but the best mining system format. I don't know the word for what I'm trying to say. This is one of the best ones. It actually feels like you're doing something. For me, at least. Okay. Let's just head back out. Alright, we're gonna head back to the house real quick. We're not going to end the day just yet. But I do need to pause and go check on something. Because again, Drew put a casserole in the oven before we started streaming, and I don't know that he has checked on it. I don't want him to be disappointed by a burnt casserole. And also, I don't, want things to catch on fire. So we're just going to find Pinky. Are you in the house, Pinky? Hi, Pinky. Alright, we're gonna find Pinky because I can click on her and time shouldn't go anywhere. And we also have background noise so you guys aren't sitting in silence. I will be back in just a minute. I'm just gonna go check the kitchen and make sure nothing's on fire. Okay, nothing is on fire. Everything is okay. Okay, Pinky, thank you for being a placeholder for me, my dear. Okay, this guy is ready to harvest. I didn't mean to stand on it. Anything else? No, but some of these could definitely use a little top-up of fertilizer, especially this pumpkin is not happy. No. We want to do charcoal in this one. Then we'll start this with more carbon steel. Although it probably would have been smarter to do the carbon steel in this one and the charcoal in this one, because this one has a bigger capacity, but whatever. What's done is done. Start that guy going. Put all this good stuff up. I am going to go ahead and move that. Let's move you. Dang, I'm really not liking the layout we've got going with all of our stuff in here. So I was gonna upgrade us to metal storage soon. So I might go ahead and, what do we need to do that? Metal storage. Because it's got a bigger capacity for the metal storage. It's not in that one. Is it in furniture? Possibly. That would make sense. Metal storage. Strengthened glass and bronze plates. A chest made of metal. It has room for many items. Cool beans. Doesn't look as nice as the wooden chest, but it's fine. I don't know if I need that many. We'll start with 4. I can still keep the small chests outside, I guess. So I'm gonna put these guys over here, I guess. Just for right now. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Fabric. Electronics. Smelted. And that's not what I meant to do. What can we do this one as? I'll hold off on naming this one until I know for sure what I'm going to use it for. So, first things first, fabric stuff. Don't think anything else is fabric there. That. I'll probably find more stuff that I'm, like, overlooking as we go through things. I'm going to count cotton for fabric because we turn it into fabric. None of that. Count the rope for fabric because it's something we get off the skeever. So, skiver. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but whatever. And anything in here? Ah, thread. And plant fiber. I'll count plant fiber too, and worn fur. Not counting clothes. Do I have anything in this section? I sure do. So, we can do the blue scarf, blue leather, the bow, and I guess we can do pigments, because we do buy that from Carol's shop. Fabric. So much space now. You can sell stuff, but the main way you make money is through doing commissions at at the Commerce Guild. So you'll take on a mission, complete it, turn it in, and you'll get the money for it. That's why I keep looking for the ones that give you the most money. Another good way to make money is build you a fishing rod, get you some of these caterpillars. You can find them just by gathering grass up, or you can buy them from the farm store. Either way, works just the same. But that works pretty good. I'm gonna count that as electronic. Electronic. Wait, that's metal jar. No. But I will say, the better you get at the fishing minigame, the more difficult fish you can pull in, the more money you can get. And then you can just sell them. You do have to keep in mind, though, that each shop at the very top of their shop name has a goal amount. That is the most that they can spend on buying things from you for one day. It'll reset the next day, but that is the most they can buy from you. I'm just pulling some random stuff out. I'll see what I think can go where whenever we get to that. Actually, wait, this one? No. These two are technically electronics, but I think those count more towards decoration / gift. Because, like, I don't know of any other use that they would have. What about this? You know what? I'm going to count them as electronics. We've got the space for it anyways. I can move it later if I really need to. Okay. Electronics. Might not make a whole lot of sense, but it'll work. And I've got some things that, like I said, I would find stuff that did not get transferred over when I originally did the fiber. Or fabric, rather. Alright, we need stuff that is smelted now. So the strengthened glass is smelted. Some of these things aren't necessarily smelted as much as they are made from a smelted bar and then crafted on a different item, but I'm gonna count it because it's close enough. Wait, quest stuff. Then we've got relics and all that good stuff. Cool, cool. Clothing you can get from Carol's shop. If you've already got... You can also get, like, the clothing DLC that you get for free. Well, you have to get the DLC, but it comes in the form of a free gift in your mailbox. I should word that better. Fabric. You go in there. If you want, here in a minute, I can give you kind of like a run-through of how to do the fishing minigame. Because while it is pretty straightforward, if you find a more advanced fish, there is a little more that you have to do with it. Also, I'm just emptying out these wooden chests, since I've got plenty of storage space. Okay, because what I'm thinking, this one isn't named yet. Smelted fabric, electronics. This one we can go with I'm just gonna go with ore for this one. Or ores. Crystal doesn't count. Soil doesn't count. Or at least I don't think I'm going to be able to count them in order for this storage space to work. Some of this stuff's going to fill up pretty quickly just from mining trips. We might can make a couple more of these. They take up significantly less space. Okay. Let's go for... What do we use to make these again? Bronze plates and strengthened glass. So I'll have to restock on those, but... I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Because... Actually, yeah, I can go ahead and pull those out, too. Can I fit these here? I sure can. That works perfectly for me. So we're gonna do... I'm gonna do this one... as our farming one. I guess I could do farming slash food, but we'll see. Then our other metal storage can be... sell and quest. I don't think we actually have anything in here that is a sellable slash a questing item. So that's fine. We've got 2 more metal storages that I can move inside real quick. Okay, this one, wood. Stone. Something tells me the stone one's gonna fill up a lot quicker. I'm gonna count some of this extra stuff, like soil and sand. The zeolite. I think I'll go ahead and count the crystals too. Honestly, I should probably take some of this stone over to A&G and purchase some wood with it, because we've got a lot of them. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna keep those in there. That's a stone. And then wood items. Technically that's tree sap, but I'm gonna count it in there. That's fine. Oh, there's some more wood. We'll have even more once I start cleaning out those stones, once I take them over to A&G in the morning. Alright, metal storage, wood storage, relics, wood storage, relics. Honestly, I might need to go through these and see if we can piece any of these together, because that would definitely empty out some of our storage. I don't know if we can. Also, you don't go in there, you don't go in there, you don't go in there, you don't go in there. Start downsizing at the very least. Any more of you that don't really belong in here? No, those are all right now. Okay. I might keep the animal bones in the farming chest. I'm not entirely sure just yet. We will see. Okay, let's see. First things first. Anything else for the electronics? We've got those guys. Even though they're technically not electronics in the sense of a usable item, they're just... Honestly, I think gifting items. Anybody here that needs to go in? I'm gonna count the upgrade kits in the electronics just because that seems as good a place as any to put that. Chemical used to hard material during the tempering process. Don't know if that's where I would want that to go. I'm not sure where I would want that to go, honestly. Get that guy in, that guy. Oh, I'm just using a gaming headset. It's Steel Series. I honestly don't remember anything else about it. It's one of the, like, medium-priced ones that I found at Walmart. I only even got it because the other headphones I was using were hurting my head to use. And these don't necessarily feel great on my head, but they don't immediately send me into a headache. It's one of those situations where I've pretty much had my headphones on most of the day, and it hasn't really caused a headache yet. And that's kind of a big thing for me. It's just like, if it causes a headache or not. Okay. Sell/quest. Still on the fence about that one. That one. That one's definitely a sell item. I think I'll put our fishing rod in there too, because we don't really need the old one. Gus lamp. I don't really see any purpose in keeping it, but at the same time it feels weird to sell it. We got that as a gift for a quest. I think I might keep the badges we get as well, because you get badges from each of the, what are they called? Each of the festivals you can participate in. You get badges for doing those. It's a different badge for each festival. Okay, so relics are there. Don't really need anything from that. Okay. Alright, that one is empty now. That's food. That's not empty yet. That one's empty. Oh, come on. Really? There you go. My fingers don't work correctly. Bear with me. I'm pretty sure this one's empty. Double check it. Double check it. Glad I double checked it because it was definitely not empty. This is why we double check things. Oh, this is why I double check things, because I'm good at just doing things sometimes. This one is empty, though. Oh, no, I named it. If you click on your storage, any one of them, you can either just click on the little pencil in the top and label it, or if you're just standing in front of it, you can right-click on it. I don't know what it'll be on the Switch, but I know on PC it's right-click, but it should give you a prompt for renaming it. And then number 5. Because otherwise it'll just name it wood storage, metal storage, depending on which one it is, obviously. Alright, those don't exist anymore because they've been picked up. Let's take evaluation of what we've got left. I'm gonna count the poop in the fertilizer in the or the farm storage. Bones can go in there. That's a sell item. Dang, I might just have to find somewhere for some of this stuff to go. I still need to change out these wooden storages as well, because all that's left in here is some odds and ends, apparently. But also some clothes. Let's see, some of that should go in. Oh wait, no, I've got that in stone, that's right. That's stone, that's stone. Honestly, I might as well just count these guys in electronics. At least for right now, just to have somewhere to put them. Alright, let's see. Farming, metal storage. Pretty sure we had some teeth in here too, didn't we? Yes. Electronics. Yeah, for right now, I'm just gonna stick those in there. And those in there. Let's see. Not the food, we need the farming. Because I'm going to go ahead and move these out, and I can pick up that chest whenever we go back outside. Not you. No. Quest cell, quest cell, quest cell. Okay, I don't know what to do with half of this stuff, but this is gonna have to work. Also, why did it move my knuckles up? Weird. Alright, stone. You guys go in there. Got a few more things for the smelted section. Less things than I thought. Alright. I think some of this stuff I'm just gonna throw in wood just because... I need somewhere to put it. Okay. We'll exchange all of those stones at A&G tomorrow, get some wood from it. Just because, again, we end up with a bunch of stones. Then we should be able to just... We could actually just sell these wooden chests. But right now, I'm just going to stick this one, or this stack of them in here. Go to sleep. Oh, hello, Pinky. You want your morning fish, don't you? You know, I bet it would be smarter to give, like, if this was actually a thing in life, to give Pinky hugs and pets before I give her a fish. Especially with how close to her face I get. You know. Probably shouldn't feed her fish right before I get that close to her face. Alright, we should have our stuff back from the research center. Blender. Okay, I'm not going to be mad about that because I did want the blender, but that just means we need to head back to the research center and get them to do another set of research for us. You know what? I said it would be smart to do this one carbon steel and the other one as the charcoal bars. So that's what I'm going to do. Because this has a bigger capacity. We're switching you to charcoal. Refill you. You can stay as glass for right now. Because apparently I'm going to need more strengthened glass. Because I'm really enjoying that metal storage. It's got so much more space. And we should be able to just go... Alright. Overly enthusiastic cows. Alright, I was standing in front of that one, so it was kind of hard to see, but this one... They're just so happy to be pet. And we got some free poop. Which will come in handy, because now that we have the blender, we should be able to make our own fertilizer. Which means we won't have to buy it from Granny. Do I still have a pen or something in my inventory? No, I'm seeing things. Okay. Blender. 3 copper bars, 2 grinding blades, and 2 simple circuits. So simple circuits should be in electronics. We need 2 of those. We need 2 grinding blades. We've got 1. And then we needed some odd amount of copper bars. I've already forgotten. We're gonna say 3 just so I don't have to grab more out. Perfect. 3 copper bars. And what do we need for another grinding blade? Carbon steel, teeth, and resin. We've got them all. Perfect. Not what I was trying to do. There we go. Alright, we've got this guy. We should be able to make fertilizer. We can make 7 of them. Because we need more poop. Let's see. I'll go ahead and get it started on some more fertilizer. We just got the achievement vomit ... What? Okay, so to upgrade your storage, you're gonna have to upgrade your work table. This is a level 3 work table. I want to say... Actually, I'm not sure which upgrade it is that gives you the metal storage. Let's see. But you have to upgrade your work table to get new recipes. Hold on a second. Because apparently you can change the color of the metal storage as well. Let's see. Okay, so it's just the second upgrade for the metal storage, but... And that one's actually pretty easy to get early on. You need 20 wood planks, 5 old parts, and 2,000 goals. So it's not nearly as bad as some of the later game upgrades, but I just saw something that would be very, very fun to try real quick. Fabric. Okay, I can only do this for 3 of them, so I'll just try the ones out here. Yeah. You hold one of the color palettes in your hand, and instead of being able to rename it, you can change the color of it. So this one is Celsa's Quest, so I'll just change it to... Come on. Kind of a goldy color. Because selling and questing is how we get money. This one's farming, so we'll go... I don't know, kind of just like a brown. Does unfortunately use up your pigments, so 1 pigment per chest that you want to customize. Which is a shame, because, you know, those guys, well, actually, they're not too bad, because you can buy them. So, definitely worse things. But yeah, to upgrade your to upgrade your work table, you'll just go over here to A&G Construction. And then you'll just click on this little book on the table. And then you just select what you want to upgrade. So you can upgrade your house, you can upgrade your assembly station, your work table, you can build a coop, you can build a shed, you can build a stable, and you can change your fence and your gate. So you can do wooden, stone, or marble. Each of these has their own list of requirements for building them. So for the stone one, for example, you need 10 hardwood plank, 2 stone pillars, 5 resin... Hello. Okay. And 1,000 goals. I don't want to do that, though, so... Because at first I hadn't clicked on these and I thought it was just a thing you could do. Like, I was like, oh, cool, you can change your fence. No, you have to pay for it. There are requirements. This is also how you move your stuff. So if you want to move anything, you go in here and just click on the move, and you can move it around. You can also just escape to cancel it. If you maybe wanted to move your house, but you were on the assembly station and you accidentally clicked on that. So like our house, for example, we have a level 1 house. I haven't done any upgrades to it. To upgrade our house, which I don't know if you can see it, turns it into a pretty big boy. It's gonna take 20 hardwood plank, 20 bronze bars, and 10,000 goals. Really and truly not that bad. But yeah, we're a little short on space, so I'm not gonna do any upgrades on that. Probably not on anything for a little bit. If I upgrade anything next, it's probably gonna be the assembly station, because that's just how we earn our money, is the work table and the assembly station. So having those two upgraded is more important to me than having the house upgraded. But yeah, I can't show off in-game because I've already done all the upgrades for the house, or for the work table rather. But basically you'll just use either of your cutters and get 20 wood planks. The old parts, you need 5 of them. You get them from mining. The parts boxes that you can find, the little red boxes with like the silvery metal lids on them, can have a variety of items in them. But I usually see old parts in those. And then just 2,000 goals, and that one, that's just like grinding up your money. But the real reason I came in here, also, if you wanted to see QQ, you can come in here. QQ spends a lot of time in here. But I wanted to come in here because if you have a surplus of stones like I do... Did I put... No! I auto-sorted. I'm an idiot. That's fine. That's fine. Well, while we're in town, I'll go ahead and get us a quest going. Or, I keep calling it a quest. It's technically a commission. But, whatever. I'm gonna get us a job. How about that? I'm gonna get us a job. Loudspeaker. I don't think I have a recipe for a loudspeaker. I haven't seen it in anything. 6 sunglasses. 495. 5 rope. 5 rope for the ranch. Sorry for the trouble, thanks. You know what? This one's not the highest cost one, but I've got it done, and there's other things I want to get done. Dude, that pig has either seen some shit or is going to sacrifice me. I don't know which. I just want to keep him happy, so that he doesn't do one or the other. Okay, actually that works really quickly. The fertilizer's done already. Cool beans. Well, let's get this started on some other stuff then. What seems interesting? I haven't seen anything calling for concrete. I haven't seen anything calling for any of this, really. Herbal Juice. That could be useful because I think we can make our own simple ointments instead of having to rely on the doctor. Let me see. Yeah, Herbal Juice plus cotton. We've got a bunch of cotton stockpiled, so we just need the Herbal Juice. Alright. Let me fertilize all of these real quick. We should have some rope already made. If not, we can throw it in the skiver real quick. Skiver. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Okay, that's filled up. Those are all filled up. And just the nitro tree. Okay. Let's sell quest. So we want farming. Okay. Let's see. I remember what I was gonna do. I was looking for rope, and I need to get that stone back out. Yeah. Those. then rope should be in fabric. We've got 3 rope, so... Where do I have it? Right here. Go ahead and get 10 of these going. While those are doing their thing, we can go back to A&G and do the thing I was actually going to do in the first place. Okay. So, for either resource, you can buy stone and you can buy wood. You use wood to buy stone, and you buy stone to buy wood. That's all I could do. I should have realized they do have caps on what you can buy. But they've also got, like, some decor items, some flooring options, some wallpaper options. Some of these aren't available, like, right off the bat, or they are available, but you can't really use them until you have an upgraded house. So there's no point in spending money on them just yet for me. Alright, well, can't do anything with that stone then. I do appreciate and also dislike that the stores have inventory. Like a set amount of inventory. Because it adds realism to the game, but at the same time, dang it, I want to be able to, like, completely crash the economy just buying wood with stones. I don't know if I could crash the economy, but I want to get pretty close to it. Got 2 of those. Alright, that's enough for McDonald's quest. Ooh, while we're here, we can check his inventory and see if he's got anything else that could go in the barn. That could be fun. McDonald!
Hello.
Great work, you're a very reliable builder. Thank you. Okay, so we can buy meat. We can buy lamb. Okay, hold on. These both say can be bred in the barn, right? But the construction company calls it a shed. So I wasn't wrong in saying that it was a barn, because the game says it's both. But also, these are only 204 goals each, so... Probably should have waited until the market was down to buy those. But, oh well, I did it already. We got 2 sheepy sheeps. I don't know what the capacity is for each barn or shed. Oh, no. There we go. Actually have the animal in your hand. There you go. Okay. Those guys are happy. Oh, yeah, we need to go to the research center before they close. Also, it looks like Audit's wandering around town. No, that's not Audit. Who is that? Somebody's running around town with a desire. Oh, it's Arlo. Arlo, what do you want? Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Only 1 order of spaghetti with hot sauce can sate my appetite. Yeah. Well, I don't have a cooking set yet, my dude. Here's fingers crossed that this time Petra can get us a cooking set. And then I think after this, we'll just go fishing. Wait, where's Petra? Is it her day off? No, she's just hiding over here.
Hello? Hi, did you discover something new?
5
That should
data
be enough
discs.
data discs. Still, if you want to expedite our research, you can submit more data discs.
There's
The
10
data
more.
corruption on these discs are minimal. There should be useful info on them. We'll have something for you by tomorrow.
Okay. And hopefully this time it will be the cooking set. Hopefully. But either way, let's go just spend some time fishing. Like I said, it's a pretty decent way to earn some money. Let's see. This area down here is a little bit easier fishing. The catfish and the frogfish don't put up too much of a fight. Every now and then you'll get one that's particularly feisty. But essentially, the number in the center of the screen is how far away they are. You're trying to get it in without your line snapping. So you want to keep... Oh, I accidentally clicked. But you want to keep the bubble over the fish. If it starts turning red... Okay. If the interior bubble starts turning red, just stop clicking. And let it cool down for a second. You won't lose your fish as long as the line doesn't break. So it's one of those things you just kind of have to work with it a little bit. You're just trying to reel them in. Real quick though, we're gonna go down to a little bit... pretty much where Papa Bear's standing at. Because the fish over here are a little bit more feisty. Oh, the furnace? Okay, so when you click on your assembly station, it'll bring up your handbook. The furnace is one of the recipes that comes automatically as soon as you arrive in Portia, basically. Let me get all the way back to the beginning. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. So you get this immediately as soon as you get here. This is your father's handbook for how to craft things. And the very first thing on the very first page, well, second page actually, because the very first page is this introductory. Also, I think it's really cute that this is like your dad's notes, right? And he's got little flowers and like exclamation marks everywhere, and he's just so excited. That's cute. Doesn't explain... He better have a good explanation for abandoning us. But still kind of cute. But it's the very first recipe available in the handbook, so you'll just go to your assembly station and just click on this to craft it. Like, hold on. Boop, boop. Because some of the recipes you do have to go to the research center and turn in data discs for. Some of the recipes you have to buy in town, but for the most part, the ones at the very beginning of the game are going to be ones that automatically come with your handbook. That's the word. So you'll click on your assembly station, and at the very beginning, you'll just click build for your stone furnace. I do recommend, after you've got that done, because that's for Presley's quest, right? I recommend after you've got that, go ahead and do the grinder. Once you have that, have the grinder done, go ahead and get a civil cutter going, and a basic skiver. Because you're going to need both of those to complete most of the other stuff in the game. Once you get the recipes. But the ones I told you go ahead and build, those automatically come with your handbook. You don't have to get the recipe, they automatically will be there for you. Okay, where... Okay, it's all the way over where Papa Bear is. Also, these mobs that spawn in the open like this won't hurt you unless you attack them first. Once you go into other areas, the mobs will attack you, regardless of if you hit them first or not. So, once you get a little further in-game, you do have to be, oh, hey, slow down, buddy, slow down. So, like, that dude's very feisty, right? He doesn't want to come to me. He's filling up my meter really quick, trying to break my line. So I'm just going to let the bubble cool down. Okay, I let it go a little too quickly. Because it'll just snap your line. You do lose the caterpillar as well. Okay, I would like to catch something other than rusty iron pipes, though. Oop. Some of them you can literally just hold click on and reel them in, because they won't fill up fast enough to break your line. But some of them you do kind of have to, like, go slow with it, like this guy. This guy is a little feisty. He's not as feisty as the other one we got just a second ago. You cool? You cool, man? You cool? No. You just kind of want to follow them around with your cursor until they settle down for a second, and you can kind of start trying to reel them in. I don't think you lose any progress if they get away from you for a second. Nah, you don't lose any progress. Okay, cool. There we go. We got a Goliath fish. And I want to say that one was worth some good money, too. He better be for the trouble he caused me. Some of them you just gotta use a little more patience with, that's all. No. You stay still for a second, bro. But it's still significantly easier than the fishing in Stardew Valley. For me, at least, I'm just not good with fishing. Yeah, he's 350 goals each. Nice. This guy, though, we can just hold click on him. Again, I don't know how different the fishing mechanic is between platforms. All I can say is for how it does on PC. Oh, no, sir. Stay with me. You are worth good money. Okay, this next one, I'm gonna see something, because I don't know if them staying out of the bubble for too long. Okay, so once they leave the bubble, it starts up basically a reverse countdown. So we've got it filling up like this right now, where it's trying to put tension in our line. If you leave it for long enough with the fish not being in the bubble, it'll do the same thing. Okay, cool. But you do have some time. It's one of those things where you can physically see the meter filling up. So you have time if it does start getting away from you to get back over it. Okay. I think we can top up our furnaces and head to bed. Chop those guys up. Probably actually don't need to, because we've got enough for a whole nother round of carbon steel bars. But it's whatever. I'm gonna just keep letting it do its thing, because that charcoal doesn't take long to smelt anyways, so why not? Okay. Did I have fish already on me? I must have, because it went into... Aha! It went into the food chest on that one. And then I'm guessing the cooking chest on... Yeah. No, you guys are worth too much to stay in here. I'm gonna sell you. I can always catch more. And then we need the fabric chest for the rope. There we go. Oh, wait, what time was it? Was it pretty late? Because they do have the similar mechanic to Stardew. If it's too late, you will pass out. You have until 3 a.m. in this game before it automatically passes you out and sends you to bed. Oh dang, dude, is she okay? Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, never mind. We don't get diminishing returns. We keep getting relationship. Okay. So you could, in fact, hug the cat all day if you wanted to. That's just your choice. You can hug the cat all day long if you want. Wait, recipe? No, no, no. It's just telling us until... how long until they find the recipe. 2 days. Got my hopes up for a second there, but... Alright, animals first. Fill that up. Grab the poop. I don't see any more poop. I think it's just that. Yeah, that's the only poop. Those still have a couple hours. I'm gonna wait to grab them. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on doing any more charcoal. It's just slightly too full for me to fill that one back up. Same thing with this one. That or I wasn't standing at the right angle. That could have been it too. Nope. Just slightly too full. Also, not gonna lie, I hate the texture of whatever tree this is. Zeolora. I hate the texture of that. Okay, now we've got all of our fishies. Oh, hold on. Audit.
Hey. Unlike a lot of other folks around here, I think I'll still be walking even after the DDs come online.
Okay, okay. As long as she's okay,
How
my dude.
thoughtful of you. I really like it.
Balls are a scary thing, in my opinion. Oh shoot, we can't get a quest today. It's the weekend. But we can do this. Today and tomorrow, get a little care box. This is such a tiny chair. Okay. Yep, I sure did respond. There's already like a 30-second delay just so I can give my internet the best shot of not screwing me over. Have that little bit of delay so that way if something does happen, you know, maybe we can avoid missing too much. Okay, so like I said, each shop has a set number of things that they can buy. So Mars here can only spend 3,540 goals. It just flat out won't let us try to sell anymore if we've reached that point. I think we'll probably be fine. Then again, we have a lot more fish than I thought. Have I just been stockpiling fish? That's fine. Carol won't buy them, but Polly here will. Not all shops will buy everything. Some will only buy certain things, so you do have to kind of like go around to the shops and figure out which ones are willing to buy what. But that gave us a pretty decent amount of goals. We had just at or just under 2,000 goals. Might have been a little bit more than that and I wasn't paying attention. That is a good possibility. I'm good at doing that kind of thing, not paying attention. I try to, but it doesn't always work out. Hello, hon. Oh, I was in so much pain, I thought I had to endure it until I got back home. But who knew you had such a great doctor here in Portia? Everybody in town knows that. Honestly, it really is. It keeps things a little bit fairer. Like I said before, I like it and I dislike it because it means I can't crash the economy. But at the same time, it would be really nice in situations like the one with the stone I was trying to sell, if I could just buy a bunch of wood. Then again, it's not like that's a super rare resource. I'm looking at quite a few trees and tree-like items that I could go chop down if I wanted to. Racket. But I also just like that, like, shops will only buy certain items. They have a set amount of goals that they're able to spend. They have a set amount of inventory that they're able to sell. And I really like the addition of, like, the market pricing. Because, like, sometimes the market will be up, sometimes the market will be down. Which means I could, in theory, buy resources that I may not be able to get as easily to make items that I could then, like, I could buy the resources when the market's down, get a little bit of a discount on them, and then craft items and sell them when the market's up. I don't know if that's a 100% foolproof plan, but... See, that's the thing. I don't know if you can. Because again, I've been sticking to early game. And I haven't seen anything about it on the Reddit or the wiki. But I also haven't actively gone and looked for that information. The only things I've looked up are things that, like, I desperately needed that resource right then and there, and I just didn't know where to find it. Because I had a commission or something that was fixing to run out of time. Restock our frogfish. Also, I don't know if I pointed this out on stream or not yet, but there's something that I noticed. There's a house over there. Like, across the river. There's a house over there. Also, there's another fishing spot down here. And I want to say each spot has... Excuse me, I had my cursor scrolled over just one too many. But yeah, I'm guessing that house will probably come into play. Because, like, you can check the map. Oop. And you can just barely see item names and, like, fishing locations. So, like, Starlight Island, Eufaula Desert. There's another fishing spot right there. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to get opened up to us at some point that we don't have access to right now. So I imagine we'll get to find out whose house that is eventually. Oh wait, we're out of bait? Shoot. I don't know that we can actually find any this time of year, because I don't see... I don't see the little grass dudes. Like, I see the herbs. I mean, we can always go over to Granny's and buy some, but... Yeah, I see the herbs and I see these dudes. I can't remember what they're called. Snakeberries? I think they're snakeberries. But the plant that you typically get caterpillars out of, I'm not seeing. So we might just have to go to Granny's and buy it. Her shop might be closed now, I'm not sure. But, I mean, we don't really have anything else to do. Endurance runs out so quickly. I think we're gonna go chop some wood just to gain some XP in a minute. Some XP and some resources. We'll just go with 100? That seems like a reasonable amount. Sorry, Granny. I do like that they react when you walk into them. Because, like, the residents of Stardew Valley just let me phase through them half the time. These guys, you bump into them and they're like, watch where you're going. Or, hey, you almost ran into me. I don't want to chop the stuff in McDonald's farm. I don't know if I even can. If you ever think of what that game is called, feel free to let me know, because that kind of sounds fun. Like, anything that makes me feel like I'm going to break the economy of a game's world sounds entertaining to me. Yeah, they hold me up until I phase through them, that's all. I think there was actually a really funny sketch by, Unsurpassable? They do a lot of Stardew Valley sketches. And there was one of, I think it was Emily, the farmer just walking through her. Let's see. Got a few more trees over here we can go for. Also, we've got to figure out where we want to put that last DD stop whenever we do move on to actually doing the mission. Because we've got one more to place, and I could place it here, but I don't really come over to the docks that often. Also, it's starting to get late, so I'm going to work my way back towards the house. Let's see, we could place it there, or we could place it... Actually, never mind. That's the only place we could place it. If it's not showing up as a little mission icon, then it doesn't count. Because I know there's, like, a DD stop location in the abandoned wastes. But I'm guessing that doesn't count for that mission, so never mind. We only have one place we can put it. Well, that makes things simpler. I don't have to use brain power on that one. Also, I just genuinely appreciate that snow falls down whenever we hit the trees. Yep, we found a honeycomb. That does hurt you, by the way, whenever you find a beehive. It's not really enough to, like, be a hindrance, but if you're, like, on your last leg already, maybe don't try and break down a big tree, just in case. Oh wait, before I forget, because you have to open them before you can sort the items. You could sort the nests or the beehives as an item itself if you wanted to, but I prefer breaking them open and getting the goodies from them. Honestly, that's a really good analogy of what's happening there. And I think it makes it even better that we move so much faster than all of the other villagers with that analogy. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get some strengthened glass going. Refuel that guy. Did I refuel the first one? I don't remember. I sure did, but it's already lost one, so I'll just go ahead and refill it again. More glass. Refuel that. Awesome, and herbal juice is done, so that should mean we can make some simple ointments, right? Yes. Okay, what else do we want to get going? We can make apple juice. We've got plenty of herbal ointment, or simple ointments. We could make apricot juice. Let's make some of this. Harvest that. Harvest that. Okay. I still need to finish putting up some of this stuff, but for the most part, I think it's fine as is. We'll take this stuff into the market tomorrow and sell it. Honestly, I recommend just holding off until a little bit later in the year, because Steam is fixing to start having all of its sales for the holidays. And I always recommend getting a game on sale if you can. Also, if you have your cursor just slightly on and slightly off of the thing, it starts freaking out on you. So, like, hold on. There we go. Just starts freaking out on you a little bit. Really? You're not going to do it as much this time? Okay. It only does it when I don't want to show it off. I don't know, because there is a yeah, I think it's called a mister, or a spray bottle. It's a spray bottle. I know you can get a spray bottle, but I don't know if you can get anything to make the bees docile. But really and truly, the amount of damage they cause, it's not really enough to be too worried about. Because I think the idea is, by the time you reach the point where you even have the ability to chop down those trees, although I guess you could possibly get it from kicking the tree as well. I think that is a possibility. Either way, by the time you reach that point, you should have enough health that it won't be a big deal unless you're, like, pretty much right about to pass out. Oh, hey, we got 2 poops this time. These guys are almost done. Honestly, I don't know how it compares between the platforms, but I definitely recommend this game. Let's see, we were putting glass in smelted, right? Wait, we had some other stuff for selling. The pen. We could probably sell the rackets. The book. I think I'll hold on to everything else just to be on the safe side. Also, the poop doesn't go in there. Poop goes in farming. Also, I need to find somewhere to put this cultivated soil. So I guess I can put that in farming as well. Cultivated soil sounds like something that you would need for farming. Alright, and we've got some goodies from the Commerce Guild. So it's another one of those pens. Plus a couple of odds and ends, which I can put up later. Okay, that's just slightly crooked. Cool. Actually, that's a good thought. I don't know if they have apiaries. If not, that's a missed opportunity. Alright, that's just slightly too long. Ah, slightly too long. And bulging. Wait, that guy. Oh, interior. Okay, those guys are done. Let's go take some of this stuff to the market. Honestly, if they don't have apiaries, there's probably a mod for it. Again, that doesn't help for cross-platform compatibility, but... Let's see, the market's still up. So we might just take advantage of the market and go fishing again today. I could sell my frogfish. 81 goals. Yeah, I can catch more for Pinky. Wait, the pens. He couldn't buy the pens. So can Mars buy the pens? Mars sure can buy the pens. And that's just a free gift we get for doing, the little spot the difference thing. Alright, we're just gonna go down here. No. Yes. Because I wanted to get some more frogfish for Pinky anyway, so I might as well go ahead and do that. Okay, and tomorrow we should have... Well, hello, you're kind of glowy, aren't ya? No, you're not getting away from me. I want to see what you are. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Hold still for me. No, 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 no. Stay with me. You've got a cool tail. Catfish King. Okay, cool. I mean, to be fair, my knowledge of it is pretty limited as well. I've tried to keep myself from seeing too much about it until I started playing it. So most of this stuff is stuff that we're learning together. Frogfish King, cool. And some of it's just stuff that I've gathered up from playing saves in the background. While I'm not progressing any of the story mode stuff, there's stuff that we find that we may not have found on this file yet. Like, I was fishing earlier and I found a gold ring, which we haven't found on this file, but we might be able to, hold on. We might be able to find that. So I was fishing down here because I wanted to try and catch a bunch of Goliath fish because they're 300 goals. And that one's still, like, in the first month. Or first season, however you want to look at it. So, super brand new file. I need money badly. I need resources badly. This bad boy. That's the one I wanted. Nope, nope, nope. Come back here. You were so close to coming home with me. There you go. But yeah, so there's random things just depending on what you do that'll come up, that'll bring up new things that you may not have seen. Depending on who you interact with, you can find new things. Depending on what you do, you can find new things. Because, like, this new file's the main one I've done any fishing on. This one I've done, like, a little bit of fishing for Pinky and for that one quest for Mars. Dude, I know the size of the lobster claws that they give you, because for some reason it gives you a lobster claw instead of a crab claw, but, you know, I'm not judging. But it's freaking massive. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Because they're called mad crabs. That one just gave me meat and goals. Meat and goals, meat and goals. Well, I wasn't trying to go for you, Mr. Sea Urchin, but... Did you give me anything other than meat and goals? No, just meat and goals. Maybe it was... Oh, no, I know what it was. It's not... Okay, so I know why it gave me lobster claws and not crab claws, because it wasn't that mob that dropped it. Those guys might have other drops that they give you, it's just uncommon drops. But the lobster claws came from... I think it's called the snail bob. Hey, Polly, I need to sell some fish to you. Yeah, you've still got plenty of money to spend. Holy Jesus. Thank you. Oh, he doesn't have any more money. That's fine. We can go to Mars's stall. Oh, no, he can't afford it. Crap. Martha, will you buy fish? She will, and she has enough goals. Awesome. So fishing's good money. Fishing's really good money. Huh. Wonder where Pinky's going. I do appreciate that even after Pinky comes to live with you, she still does her own thing. She still goes out and about. that tree just dropped straight on Oaks. And he did not give any kind of a fuck. Oh, but right. I got distracted again. The mobs that give you the lobster claws, I'm pretty sure are these dudes down at the coast. If I could run even slightly faster, that would be great. But I can't. Not yet, because I don't have it leveled up yet. These guys. It's kind of like a really weird hermit crab. Snellob. Oh no, he gives me a lobster meat. Who gave me the giant lobster claw then? Who gave me the lobster claw? Well, I don't know who gave it to me, but I know I've got one in my inventory I can show off. See, I honestly was not expecting that because the Goliath fish is the most expensive one I had seen so far. It was 350 golds. And then we just find 2 kingfish. Like, just back to back. Okay, so I'm gonna put the spines in there because I don't know where else to put them. But I wanted to show off... Is it in food? No, I bet I moved it to... Yeah, I put it in cooking. I don't know where I got this from, but just compared to the size of my hand, that's a pretty good sized lobster claw. It takes them a couple of days depending on the size of the tree. So like, these little guys I think probably don't take that long, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm still learning a lot of this stuff. But just give them a couple of days and they will respawn. But anything that's not on somebody's property or in town, you can chop down, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've come across any that you can't. There's very few that you can't chop down. So generally speaking, by the time you run out of things to chop down, everything else should be respawned. Same thing goes for the rocks. They'll pop back up within a couple of days. Yeah, that is very possible. But now I'm just confused as to which mob it is that gives it to me. I feel like it has to be the Snellob, though, because they actually have, like, similar shaped claws. They give you the lobster meat. And I feel like I don't really go out of my way to fight the mad crabs, because I have no reason to search for them. Spend up a little bit of our stamina, get a few resources, because it's still kind of early. And with the furnaces, the way they are currently without generators, because we can use generators in the future, I just don't have any. But without them, we're going to need quite a bit of wood, so might as well spend up our stamina chopping down trees. But I think in the last stream, I don't know how many days we played, but I had clear cut everything around us pretty much. and at the very end of the stream, everything had grown back. So I can't say for sure how long they take, but it's just a few days in-game. Come on, gather. Okay. We've got 22 strengthened glass. I'm going to hold off on making any more of those. We've got, honestly, plenty of carbon steel. So I think I'll switch this one to doing glass as well. Because we might be getting close to time where we can phase out this little furnace. I'm going to keep it going just for a little bit because, I mean, why not? But we might eventually get to the point where we can just phase it out. Do we have anything else in this one that I can craft that I might need? Let's see, bearing. Oh wait, that's right, we don't have condensed power stones. I had to stand up for a second to reposition my legs because I can't sit in a chair normally. I have to sit with at least one leg under me. Usually cross-legged. But I managed to catch... So my keyboard has like a mechanical... Or not a mechanical, but a magnetic wrist rest on it. And I managed to catch it as I was standing up because the way... There is very little space on my desk. So my keyboard is pulled forward with the rest hanging off the desk about 1.5 inches. So whenever I stood up, I managed to catch it. So I'm all of that to say I'm sorry if there was a loud noise in stream. Because I was kind of leaned close to it where my mic was. Okay. Let's get all this stuff put up. Good enough. We can do a little more fishing again tomorrow because we need to restock on our frogfish because I sold all of them. But that's not that big a deal. But hopefully we get the cooking set. That was my main thing I wanted this time, was the cooking set and the blender. We got the blender. We just need the cooking set. You have interesting timing, old man. Hi. Did you just wake up? Yeah? Like, literally as Pinky was meowing. Old man decided to come say hello. Sir, can you not be under my desk? There you are. Let's not get under my desk, you little fire hazard. That was very good timing, sir. See, I don't know how sensitive my mic is and how much like ambient sound you guys can pick up. But I mean, I was pretty close to the wrist rest whenever I got snagged on it, so. Okay. Pinky is all taken care of for the day. Let's check our mail. Fingers crossed we have the cooking set. Okay, first things first, though. We got a drum, some power stones, and some more tempering liquid. Fish display. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. Well then, let's get this guy going on some more dried apples. I should probably re-fertilize some of this stuff. Alright, first things first. Collect the poop. Say hi to all of our animals. They're just so enthusiastic to be pet. Like, the sheep are happy we pet them. The cows are ecstatic. I don't know, I just caught that little, like, wriggle butt situation with the sheep when I pet him. So, They might be ecstatic too. Alright, we need to get some more wheat going because that's our primary feed source for them. Get this guy refilled, restocked, all that good stuff. This guy refilled. I'm probably, yeah, I'll go ahead and restock it too. It's just this one I'm not going to worry about restocking because I think we can probably start phasing this little one out. Okay, all of you up. Oh, right. Where's my farming chest? Get you going. We need one of those. And I might, after we get through at the research center, I might swing by the church and see if they have any good seeds that we could use. I know! Like, the ones over in Farmer McDonald's pasture are so tiny. The first time I saw them, I thought it was a poop pile. Because, like, the grass was taller than them. And I felt bad for thinking it, but at the same time, it's like, that's what they look, that's what I thought it was. Okay. It's probably not going to convey the same way because I think they're up for the winter. No, that's horses that are up for the winter. They're not up for the winter. They're up because I can rent them out. That's right. But our cows will eventually grow, but the calves are so tiny that, like, from a distance, all I saw was like the brown of their butt. And I didn't see any stink lines like you normally do. So you would think that would be my indication that, oh hey, that's not poop. That is a baby cow. But nope. That is not what my brain went to. Alright, Petra, you have one more chance. Please, for the love of all things, I need the cooking set. I also need to run a little bit faster, but there's nothing I can do with that until we upgrade our endurance. And honestly, that's part of the reason why I was considering going and doing the acupuncture thing with Phyllis. Is I don't like that they were
Hi.
both just at the door when I walked in.
Did you discover something new? That should be enough data disks. Still, if you want to expedite our research, you can submit more data disks. The data corruption on these disks are minimal. There should be useful info on them. We'll have something for you by tomorrow.
Cooking set. Please. Man. Cooking set. At this point, the game's just messing with me. That's literally all that's happening now. The game is just messing with me. I have gotten everything else except for the cooking set. Obviously, there's probably some other recipes that we don't have, but it feels like we've gotten everything except for the cooking set. But new week, we can get a new commission. Also, we might actually have to go to Fluffy Pendants. We might can do that. 9:44. 5:25. Yeah, we can do that one for Nora. We've got to go up to the church anyways. But I need to check. We've only got 7 data discs left. We might need to go mining and get some more data discs first. Because the church sells things with data discs. They also go with silicone chips, but those guys are hard to come by. I really don't want to give them my silicone chips if I don't have to. But also, this stuff can go up. Ooh, ruby. I think I've got those guys in stone. Ruby and sapphire. Okay, so we're gonna go... Dang. We can go fishing tomorrow, because I do need to get another frogfish for Pinky. It's not the end of the world if we don't get it today, though. But we're gonna head to the Wait. Did my thing already run out for the abandoned ruins, too? It might have. Honestly, I might have to, because that king catfish one was actually really pretty. That might be something that waits until we aren't in desperate need of money, though. Because right now I'm kind of... Goals control everything. Maybe I should get some more manganese. Oh, this is a good spot for it then. We've got iron right next to a manganese deposit. Oh, there's even more. But yeah, I have full intention, once we get a little more settled, of getting things like fish displays and properly decorating our house, not just putting down whatever gives me the best boosts. Because I'm sure I could find something that gives me good boosts and looks nice. Because all of that stuff I have randomly placed in my house isn't just there for the look of it. They give me boosts to either my stamina, my health, my defense, my crit chance, my attack oh, there's no follow-up to that, my attack. All that good stuff. Trying to keep an eye out for the time as well. How many data discs do we have? 13? We can go a little bit further. I gotta stop being so selective with where I'm digging. We just need data discs. Just a few of them. Yes. Hold on, can I get... one more data disc, please? There we go. Good enough. Let's head up to the church. There's things you can find randomly in the world, things that are gifted to you, and things that you can craft that have different stats associated with them. I'm running so slowly. And you actually have a method, instead of having to pick up each individual item, the game has given a way for you to just check and see what your items are giving you. Nora, I completely forgot to make your fluffy pendants, my dear. I am so sorry. But I need 2 of these, or I need 1 of these, because I've got the space for 1 more. So, 1 of those. I wouldn't mind some of these, but they require the silicone chip, and I don't have silicone chips. Irrigation flooring. That could be very, very handy. I'm not going to play around with it just yet, but that could be very, very handy. Also, which one do I want to go with? Zeolite? No. Nitri? No. Or nitri. Apricot I think we're good on. I think I'll go with a Crystella tree to place in this one planter box. Because those give us crystals and... Actually, let me just fast track this. They give us crystals and they give us random gems. So that's very, very useful. Hold on. Move things around a little bit. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do... I'm going to move this guy. I also really appreciate that we can pick things up without it, like, just destroying everything. Like, all our hopes and dreams. I'm going to pick this guy up. Because this one already has fertilizer in it. We're going to go ahead and plant this one in that one. And then I've got these two large planter boxes for... the large seeds, if we can find any more from the mysterious man next time he comes to town. But let me make these two fluffy pendants for Nora first, so I don't forget about them. And we have just enough stuff for that too. It helps if I craft both of them. We need more thread, so I'll go ahead and get the skeever going on some more thread. Cool beans. Anyways. So, for example, we've got the couch, I've got my builder license, my fossil, a painting that I actually found in a chest randomly in the world. I think the chair was a reward. But anyways, we have our home panel here. Yeah, yeeting myself off the top of the mountain is my favorite thing. But it gives you, the home panel gives you a full breakdown of all the items you have and what benefit they're giving you. So like the fossil is giving me plus 25 to my max health. Small clock is giving me 14. The lonely painting, lonely windmill painting that I found randomly in a chest is giving me 15 health. My building license alone is giving me plus 20 stamina. That is just something that comes with you starting up the game. So you get an extra plus 20 to your stamina just for starting the game, basically. And then most of this other stuff, like I said, the painting I found randomly in a chest, but the rest of this stuff I either found while mining or it was a relic that I put together. So like this porcelain water holder and the small clock are both relics that I found. The fan I found while mining. The rest of this stuff was gift rewards for doing somebody's commission. Oh, the washing machine and the leather sofa are also mining things. I just found them randomly. I think the filing cabinet, the purple hydrangea, strange mirror, and the little bear sofa, and possibly the fossil replica are all things that I got as a, like, reward for doing a mission or quest. Also, it's got something about helpers in here. I'm assuming we have the ability to get hired hands in the future. But let's see if we can find Nora, because she lives in the apartments. So that means she has to come down from the church before bedtime anyways. So let me see if I can find her real quick. It's showing that she's still up at the church, which means I have time to get to her. So I can turn in this commission if I can get unstuck from random bits on the ground. Oh yeah, she's coming down the mountain too. I say mountain, this is an old building.
Hi!
Thank you, and may Mother Earth watch over you. No, thank you, Nora. Okay, one of our trees is ready. This guy... No, it's the apricot tree. Go ahead and harvest that. Restock and refuel some stuff. I think with the carbon steel, we're just gonna go until I run out of charcoal. And the glass. And this guy, we're just going to refuel, because I'm gonna let that run down. I might still use it for some odds and ends stuff if we need just like a couple extra of a bar of copper or something. But I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Okie dokie. Bedtime. But I just enjoy some of the touches the developers put in this game. Because, like, if they hadn't put this home panel in, I was probably going to sit down and actually... Like any other game, they wouldn't have the home panel, right? I would have sat down with a list of water holder plus whatever it's giving me. Fan plus whatever it's giving me. It also lets me know that there's a limit. I can't give you a gift because I don't have any fish. Hold on, Pinky. I can remedy this situation very, very quickly. Hold on. This should just be telling me how long until they get back to me. 1 day. Okay. 1 day. I'll come back and give these guys attention in a minute, but I need to get a fish for Pinky. Really, really quick. Also, the water is, like, extra pretty this time of year. I don't think it's, like, this crystal blue the rest of the year. Or maybe it's just, like, the contrast of, like, the landscape around it, comparatively. That is a good possibility. Because depending on what other colors are around a color affects how you physically see that color. I'm just gonna go for a couple more frogfish if we can. Just to get a nice little stockpile for Pinky. We might go for a little more fishing today, because that is good money. Especially if we can find some more kingfish. I mean, they are rare, so I don't know that we will find any more, but... Don't know until we try fishing. And also, it would be kind of cool if we could find that gold ring that I found in my other playthrough earlier. That would be kind of cool. Pinky, where are you at? You're in the house. Okay. I have a gift for you. Alright, now you get pets and hugs. Alright. Let's get that off my top bar and get everything else tended to. Because we need to do some more fertilizing, which... Again, I might look into that flooring that the church was selling later. I don't know that I want to do it right now while we have limited space. But that could be useful. Just the fact that we wouldn't have to sit here and... I'm going to let that finish out. But the fact that we wouldn't have to sit here and go through and put the fertilizer down ourselves would be super handy. What do we need for more fertilizer? Animal bones. We need animal bones and poop. So, I might have to be a horrible, horrible person. Because I know where to find animal bones. Just for reference, I wasn't talking about my animals here. I was talking about the llamas. No, you're not getting double pet. I'm trying to pet the sheep. Oh, Pinky. There you go, bud. Okay, restock that. Alright. Time to be a horrible person. Here's one animal bones, and I'll go ahead and pick up the poop while I'm here too. Because these colorful llamas are pretty much all over this... Pinky? No. All over this little hillside. There's some more over there by where Papa Bear is. Oh, and some more poop. Oh, there's another one. And another one. Because while our barn does give us a decent amount, we're still gonna need more than it's currently providing. Oh, hello, Cotton Llama. Okay. If you're not sure where to find mobs at, look for the little yellow dots on your mini-map. Sometimes these little cotton llamas, or colorful llamas, like to hide out in the underbrush. It's like, I'm pretty sure I missed some. Those haven't despawned yet. Those haven't despawned yet. Okay, how many animal bones does that make? 13. I think that should be enough to get us started on a decent amount of fertilizer. Hello, Athena. Did you want in here, dearest? Did you want in here, honey? Okay. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna let Athena in the room. Okie dokie. Athena needed a break from Tarkus. That or she just wanted to hang out with me. Did you just want to hang out with Mama? Did you? There you go. But if I don't let her in whenever she wants to come through the baby gate gets left open. That allows Tarkus to come in. And I really don't feel like replacing a bunch of cords if I don't have to, so... Let's go ahead and get a few of these crafted. Okay, let's see. Farm. I'm gonna put the animal bones in, those guys in, and then fabric. Also, while I was in farm, I should probably have grabbed these guys. Really? No? There you go. Okay, that one's full up. That one's full up. That one's full. That one's full. And I think the only thing left is our wheat over here. And it's full up anyways, so can't do anything with that. Okay. Let's go get a commission for the day. We can also go catch Audit real quick first. Oh, wait, we might not be catching him. He's running. So instead, I'm gonna take a DD over to the tree farm. You do regain stamina when you take the DD transport. It's just proportionate to... Oh, we got here before him. To how long you're on the transport for.
Hey.
One talisman. I certainly can help you with that. Okay, so we are currently at 263. This DD stop takes 12 minutes. I don't think you gain, like, a exorbitant amount, but you do gain some back. 267. So, yeah. We gained 4 stamina just from riding the DD for 12 minutes. And I do think that's a really nice touch. You gain stamina sitting down, you gain stamina from taking the DD. Let's see, 182 for 3 bronze bars. 501 for 3 steel balls. 513 for 5 sunglasses, and 984 for 1 small satchel. I think we'll take that one because that's the most expensive, and it gives us a friendship boost with Audit. We're probably going to have to craft some quality leather. I think that's the thing we're always out of whenever we take that quest. Because we've done that one a time or two for, I think, Arlo and Sam. Oh wait, we have some. Sorry about that. Okay, but since we used up that quality leather, I'm gonna go ahead and get some more smelting if we can, or not smelting, but crafting if we can. Let's see. It looks like we're capped by pigments. So we could have made 3 of these if I hadn't changed the color of my boxes over here. But oh well, they look pretty now. And pigments are pretty easy to come by. We can just go buy them from Carol. Actually, I think I'll do that before her shop closes if I can. I think the shops close at 1800. Let's see. Okay, so the market's down. am going to go ahead and stock up on some of these, since the market is down and we've got a bunch of goals anyways. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, but we can take this satchel to audit before we go get anything else going. Might as well. We can take the DD as well. Audit. Thank you, I'll put it to good use. Alright, 900 goals. We did spend more money than we made today, but considering we were stocking up on pigments, I'm gonna call that pretty okay in my book. Because those pigments are gonna help us make more things to make more money in the future. And while we're here, we might as well break down some trees. Get a little bit of XP and resources. And hopefully tomorrow we wake up with a cooking set recipe. Part of me doubts it, but hopefully. Dang, excuse me. Okay, we're very close to leveling up. Let's just break a couple of rocks then. Do we have any more rocks we can break? There we go. I'm gonna call that good enough. Pinky, are you still following me? Or are you just hanging out, my dude? Pinky could just be just hanging out. Alright. All of that put up, except for the bird's nest, of course. Alright, quality leather. Let's go ahead and craft some of those. Restock and refuel these. Let's see, what do we have going in here? We currently have glass going, right? And then this guy can go in fabrics. Alright. Let's see. I kind of want to get a couple more metal storages going. Because I need one for food and one for relics, at the very least. Hold on, am I overlooking them, or do I just not have the materials? I'm out of the materials. Okay, so bronze plates. We can go ahead and get some of those going overnight. Not there, it's there. Bronze plates, we'll do... Honestly, let's just go ahead and do 20 of them. Worst case scenario, I've got to smelt some more bronze. Okay, this is probably going to be our last day in stream. Because it's almost 9:30. And I do kind of need to go to bed on time tonight. Because we've got our Sunday stream tomorrow. Assuming nothing comes up. As we have found the last 2 weekends in a row, I believe. Things have popped up on Sundays with my family. But I shouldn't have anything going on, I don't think. Cooking set, finally! Okay, let's get this guy going. Cooking set. Okay, so we need 6 stone bricks, 1 iron pan, and 3 marble planks. Iron pan. Got it. Do we have any marble planks already made up? Let's see. That would be in... Smelted? Sure would be. We need 3 of those. And I think it was 6 of these. Finally, we have the cooking set. Which means I can put this down right here. Yes, yes, yes. And the recipe that Dawa gave us was 1 fish, 1 egg, 1 salt. So we need a fish. Like I said, in all my other games, I have gotten the cooking set way before now. So I have been able to memorize that frickin' recipe. That's all we need. Nope, that's all we need. 1 fish. We can do some more fishing in a little bit. Just to pass the time a little bit, but that's good enough. We do need to go collect our quest for the day, though. Get some money going. Because while we do have a decent amount of money, you can always use more. Let's see, food, not in there. Cooking, maybe? 1 salt, and 1 egg. And you just literally add each ingredient before the time runs out. And boom. We have fish porridge for Dawa. Finally. Finally we can get that one taken care of. I think we've had that quest since like summer. Alright. Petra, 2 copper coils, 634. 2 pillows, 584 for Toddy. And 8 charcoal for Emily. I think we'll go with Petra's just because that one is the more expensive one. And I'm pretty sure we have the stuff to make copper coils, so I'm not too worried about that. And matter of fact, we'll go ahead and make it since we've got to go this way anyways. We can take the Dee up to the tree farm to give to Dawa. Copper coil. We need 2 of these. We've already got 1, but I don't feel like finding it in the chest. So we're gonna see Dawa first. How many? I've only got 6. I really don't feel like going mining today, so we can just skip trying to refill our research. We can work on it some more tomorrow. Or, not tomorrow, but Monday. Wait, there we are. I always get turned around at that stop. I don't know why. Gawa!
Oh, I can smell it from here. It smells so good. My mouth can't stop watering. Thank you so much. I can't wait to try this. And my grandmama had another fish recipe where she added in banana fish, ginger, and salt. I don't remember what it was called, but it was also delicious. Maybe you can try it sometime.
Shoot, I'll write it down, Dawa. So... Bannerfish. I haven't seen ginger anywhere, but maybe we can buy that from Granny. Because I know we can get salt from Granny. And I know where to buy bannerfish, or not buy, but find bannerfish. So, we can always look into that. Alright. Up to the research center. I don't like that they are right
Hi.
behind the door. Thanks a bunch. Now we can get on with research. Can I do...
More data disks? Thanks. In exchange, let me give you some of our research notes. You can use them on your own factory to gain extra attributes for your workshop machines.
Factory? Pardon? Is that in my handbook or something? Oh wait, do we have... all the recipes now or something? Did it legitimately give me all of the recipes except for the cooking set? It gave me the cooking set at the very, very end. Are you kidding me? Huh. Huh. Interesting. Also, I guess maybe factory is what they call our workshop area instead of calling it a farm because we're not farmers. I don't know. What was I fixing to do though? Oh yeah, fishing. We're just gonna catch some fish. If we find anything good, we can sell it next time. Actually, how many? We should have plenty of worms. Hold on. We've got a skill point. What do we want to level up? We could do the fish encyclopedia, but I plan on catching all the fish if I can, so that's not really that big of a deal. Defense. Health. I think I'm just gonna start increasing our endurance. So that way I can dash a little bit faster, because this is normal running. This is dashing. We move significantly faster when we dash. But that meter is also for roll dodging. The whole reason I went into my inventory was to try and see how many caterpillars I have, and I didn't even check them. Oops. That's fine. I'm sure we have enough for the amount of fishing we can do today. Nope, nope, nope. Come back here, Goliath. Thank you. But yeah, I think next time we can focus on possibly crafting some of the stuff that we don't have already crafted. I might go ahead and get some stuff like the generators and stuff like that. Even if we can't use them just yet. We can go ahead and get them and just keep them in storage, and then we know we don't have to worry about using those resources. We can restock our resources up. We might go ahead and finish out the DD transport, or the DD stop, and go ahead and progress the story a little bit now that we've got what looks like all the recipes that we can get just from researching. There might be more in the future, I don't know, but that looks like all the ones we can get at the moment. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, is go ahead and finish out the DD stop quest and progress the story forward a little bit. Plus, you know, probably some fishing, because this is good money. This is very good money. Oh, hello. I don't know what you are, but you're pretty. Are you like a king version of the Goliath fish? Come here. You're not getting away from me. I can stay here all day. King Goliath, 5,000 goals. Dang, that's good money. I'm just so happy we finally got the cooking set. Even if the game waited until the last possible moment to give it to me, I'm still happy. Dawa's got his fish stew. We've got a new recipe to try out. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, hold on. We've got all this fish done. Oh my god. This guy's pretty cool. Guys, what are you knocking over? I think somebody just knocked over the Swiffer, but we'll check that later. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't hear anybody yowling in pain. Probably scared the shit out of themselves, but they're fine. And this is why we don't rub up against everything. Actually, I wonder who that would have been, too. Because my main suspects are sitting on the bed. Athena's here with me. Tyler's here with me. Blackie's here with me. Huh. There is the possibility that it just fell on its own. That is a possibility. Oh. But I want to go see if Granny's shop actually sells ginger. If not, there's no point in me trying to catch a bannerfish. Plus, we need more salt if we want to make that recipe as well. So we would need salt and ginger, and then the bannerfish is the easy part. Do you sell ginger, Granny? You sell salt, and I know I need salt. We'll just go with 20 salts. Let's see. That's cumin, layered carrots, sugar. Nothing else there looks like it could be ginger. I don't even see anything that looks like it could be ginger seeds. No, that's cinnamon. So Granny doesn't sell ginger, from the looks of things. That's fine, though. That's why we check these things before we go wasting our time getting things that we possibly don't need. Ooh, wait. We can probably go ahead and sell the fish. Because I'm really curious as to what this King Goliath goes for. It said 5,000 goals, but depending on what the market's like right now, it might go up. Could be less than, too. That's always a possibility. Wait, Martha buys. So, Goliath. Yeah, no, we're not selling that right now. We're gonna hold on to these fish. We can sell them next time. I'm not gonna worry about it while the market's down. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna call this one for today. We finally got the cooking set, we got the blender, we've got some new sheepies, which I haven't said hi to these guys today, have I? Judging by the poops, no, I have not. I gotta remember to stay on top of actually saying hi to these guys. Really? Please don't do that. I'm the one that pushes other people, you do not push me. We can go ahead and get everything changed over, refilled, restocked, all that good stuff. And then I'm gonna call this one here, because like I said, I do need to kind of go to bed on time tonight so that we can do our Sunday stream, because I've missed out on it the last couple of weeks. And I don't like missing out on it, because I do enjoy playing House Flipper. For those of you that are new, and since we haven't had it in a hot minute, on Sundays I usually do a special stream from 12 p.m. Central Standard Time until 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we're playing House Flipper. So I intend on going to bed on time tonight, so that way I can be awake and play it, because, let's see, 2 weeks ago, it was my aunt's birthday, so we didn't have it, because we had a birthday party for her. And then, or was it last weekend that we had a birthday party for my aunt? Either way, one of the weeks we had a birthday party for my aunt. The, other week in question, I had a extremely bad headache. I won't go as far as to say a migraine, because the last time I had a migraine, I could not physically move. So I won't compare it to a migraine on that one. But it was bad enough that I just decided that I couldn't function. So I just went to sleep. So hopefully nothing like that happens this time, because I would really like to make a little bit more progress in House Flipper. I haven't played it in a few weeks. The only time I have played it has been on stream. So, you know, I kind of want to play it. So yeah, we're going to call this one here. Like I said, next time we will go ahead and start progressing the missions a little bit. Now that we've got things kind of stocked up, we can do the missions, we can go ahead and start working on some of the projects we have in our handbook. Go ahead and get those out of the way. Even if they just stay in a chest for right now, we can go ahead and do them. Speaking of chests, I might need to go ahead and finish organizing our chests. That's the whole reason I was doing the bronze plates, and I just didn't get around to it. I don't think they change daily. I do know they rotate, but I honestly can't say that I have paid attention to how long they stay in shop. I can double check it for you. There is a wiki for it, My Time at Portia wiki, that has been a fantastic help for a lot of things. I know not everybody's cool with using wikis, but I personally don't mind. Let's see. it's not telling me if... they rotate. I do know not all the clothing is available right at the beginning. As you progress through the game or complete certain missions, you'll get more clothing available in the shop. And I think that also just goes for items in general. Hmm. Honestly, I'm not seeing anything about the clothing rotating out in general, so they might just be there. I'm pretty sure some of the things, it's more of like a seasonal thing. I don't know that she necessarily sells like a swimming suit in the middle of winter. But don't quote me on that. I'm still very new to this game, so there's still a lot of things I'm learning. I'll try to keep an eye out on that in some of my other playthroughs that I do off stream and see if I can find an answer for you on that, though, because I'm curious myself now. But yeah, I genuinely need to go to bed. It's almost 10 o'clock. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I stream every day from 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, usually until 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, but things happen. We get jerked around waiting for a cooking set. You know, just life things. That's fine. I don't mind spending extra time playing this game. I genuinely enjoy it. Yeah, so we're currently alternating between my time at Portia and Stardew Valley. So we did Portia tonight. We will do Stardew tomorrow night. And like I mentioned earlier, on Sundays I do a special stream from 12 p.m. until 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we're playing House Flippers. So we're going to work on our new office, just the interior section of it. We might plan out some of the garden for our old office, because I did want to do the English garden on that one, and that one can be kind of a pain to do all at once, so I kind of want to break it down into little bits at a time. So we might just like lay out some stuff, maybe the big items, because I know there's like some gazebos and stuff that we could place down, and some ponds that we can place down. So we'll go ahead and do like some of the big ticket items, and then we can do everything else later. But I also want to look into some more of the luxury DLC jobs, because those are... I think there's fewer of them than there is the HGTV DLC, but they tend to be slightly bigger jobs, if that makes sense. So we might only do one of them, but it really just depends on the time. We'll see how much we can fit into 3 hours. But yeah, like I said, it's almost 10. I need to go to bed. So thank you guys again for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And until next time, bye-bye. Oh, shoot. You know, I should probably remind you guys that there is a link in the description to my fiancé, Shiny Haunter. He also streams every night from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. He is currently playing Fallout 4. I'm probably going to switch over to his stream here in just a second while I get some last-minute things done before bed. and just listen to him. I don't know if he's still streaming or not, but I'll check and see if he is whenever I get done. Whenever he's not playing Fallout 4, he's playing TFT. Feel free to go check him out. I personally think he's entertaining, but, you know, I am a biased party in this matter, so use your own judgment. But yeah. See you guys later. Or talk to you guys later. There's no seeing. I'm gonna go to bed. Bye-bye.